Hello everyone, welcome to CBS Institute. In this video, we shall be going to discuss these 5 important current affairs. Okay, so I will explain one by one, but you are required to make your own notes out of the explanation I provide. Okay, so let us see one by one. First, CRI Index. Okay, first CRI Index 2020. Okay, so here CRI stands for commitment to reducing inequality. So what C stands for? Commitment to reducing inequality. Commitment to reducing inequality index. So here inequality means difference, disparity. Okay, so there is inequality between rich and poor. Okay, so commitment to reducing inequality. So we should reduce inequality between the rich and the poor. Okay, so recently CRI Index, commitment to reducing inequality index, has been released by 2 non-profit organizations. First, Oxfam. Okay, so next to Development Finance International. So I stands for here international. Okay, so Oxfam non-profit organization. Okay, so Development Finance International. So these 2 institutions jointly released commitment to reducing inequality index 2020. Okay, so this is 3rd edition. So this is 3rd edition. So this becomes important from our examination point of view. Okay, so commitment to reducing inequality index. Okay, so these 2 institutions jointly released the index. These are not prominent institutions, so just we have to remember names of the institutions, but details of these 2 institutions are not that much important. Okay, so here how countries have committed to reducing inequality. Okay, so there are rankings in the index. So total 158 countries were surveyed. Okay, 158 countries were considered out of 158 countries. Okay, so whenever there is index, we have to know first rank country and also India's rank. Okay, so first rank country is Norway. Okay, so Norway, according to the report, Norway made outstanding efforts to reduce inequality in that country. Okay, so first country is Norway, second is Denmark. Okay, so India's rank in the index is 129 out of 158. So India's rank becomes very important, and also the country which got first rank. So questions can be asked. CRI Index 2020 is topped by, the country is Norway. Okay, so CRI Index 2020 has been released recently by these 2 institutions. What is India's rank in CRI Index? Can be a question in our exam. So India's rank is 129. So last country is South Sudan. This is not at all important. Okay, so actually first country and India's rank. So this is all about commitment to reducing inequality index 2020. Okay, so next one, India has granted 310 million US dollars LOC to the country Zimbabwe. So these types of questions are really expected in our exams. So this becomes very important. So India's 320 million US dollars LOC. LOC here stands for line of credit. Line of credit. So this is important. So actually here it is a type of loan. Okay, LOC here means line of credit. Okay, so India granted 310 million US dollars line of credit to Zimbabwe. Here India promises to Zimbabwe to take 310 million US dollars. So Zimbabwe can take it as and when the Zimbabwe requires the amount. Okay, so 310 million US dollars, this becomes important. Okay, so there can be a question, India's LOC to Zimbabwe recently. Okay, so 310 million US dollars. This amount will be used to restore a thermal power plant which is Vanche thermal power plant. So there can be a question in our exam. Vanche thermal power plant is located in which of the following countries? So this amount will be used for restoring Vanche thermal power plant. So this is in Zimbabwe. Okay, so whenever there is a country in news, we have to know capital city and also currency of that particular country. So Zimbabwe capital city is Harare and currency is Zimbabwean dollar. Zimbabwean dollar. So Vanche thermal power plant is in Zimbabwe. So India has granted 310 million US dollars line of credit to Zimbabwe. Capital city Harare, Zimbabwean dollar is currency. Okay, so this is important from our examination point of view. We can expect questions from financial background. So this is associated with finance. Okay, next one is blue flag certification. See, this blue flag certification is given to beaches. Okay, so if a beach maintains international standards in terms of cleanliness, safety, hygiene conditions, pure drinking water, okay, so that particular beach will be awarded blue flag certification. So this is given to beaches. Who gives this certificate? It is given by Foundation for Environmental Education, FEE. It is a non-governmental organization based in Denmark. So we can expect a question, who gives blue flag certificate? This is FEE. Okay, otherwise blue flag certificate is given to, can be a question in our exam. So this is given to beaches. Okay, so recently 8 Indian beaches have been awarded with blue flag certification. So this is very important. Okay, so there can be a question, how many beaches in India have been awarded with blue flag certification? Okay, so this is 8 beaches have been awarded with blue flag certificate. Okay, so to eligible for blue flag certificate, okay, FEE will see 33 parameters. Based on 33 parameters, these 33 parameters are not important from examination point of view. Okay, so based on 33 parameters, for example, safety, hygiene conditions, okay, pure drinking water and the beaches, like this there are 33 parameters. Okay, so 8 beaches, 33 parameters. Foundation for Environmental Education, it is based in Denmark. Okay, so this is important. Next one, a report called Human Cost of Disasters. An overview of the last 20 years, 2000 to 2019. This is actually a report. Okay, a report released by UN office, United Nations Office on disaster risk reduction. Disaster risk reduction. Okay, disaster risk reduction. UN Office on Disaster Risk Reduction has released this report. Okay, human cost of disasters, an overview of the last 20 years, 2019. Okay, so in the report it highlighted from 2000 to 2019 there were 7,348 major disasters occurred. Major disasters occurred. How many disasters? 7,348. So this digit becomes important. If the examiner wants to test your in-depth knowledge, there can be a question like how many disasters, major disasters have occurred according to human cost of disasters, an overview of the last 20 years report. Okay, so these disasters have killed 1.23 million people around the world. Okay, so in the last 20 years, how many people were killed due to disasters? 1.23 million people. Okay, so another important point is disasters have affected 4.2 billion people around the world. Okay, so how many people were killed? 1.23 million. Okay, how many persons were affected? Okay, 4.2 billion people were affected by the disasters from 2000 to 2019. Okay, so if we come to the monetary loss, okay, monetary loss due to disasters, the report stated from 2000 to 2019 the world had lost 2.97 trillion US dollars. So this is monetary value. Okay, these are the persons. Okay, so 2.97 trillion US dollars was the monetary loss. Okay, monetary loss due to disasters from 2000 to 2019. So these 4 points become important from our examination point of view. Another question could be, who releases human cost of disasters and overview of the last 20 years? Okay, so which organization released? UN Office on Disaster Risk Reduction. Okay, so this is a homework for you. Please know the headquarters and also chief of this particular organization, UN Office on Disaster Risk Reduction. Okay, next one, World Space Week. Okay, this is very simple. See, every year from October 4th to October 10th, World Space Week is observed. Okay, so this is to celebrate the contributions made by science and technology to the mankind. Okay, so every year World Space Week is observed from October 4th to 10th. Okay, so this year theme is satellites improve life. Satellites improve life. So this is the theme of World Space Week 2020. Okay, so this is actually observed by United Nations Organization, okay, and also World Space Week Association. Okay, so theme of the week becomes important from October 4th to 10th. This date also becomes important. Okay, so my advice to you is, please make your own notes out of the information or the explanation provided here. Okay, thank you.